Hello, everybody. Woohoo! We are here on another episode of Christyn's Crochet Corner. We are on the 31st. We're in the 30s, you guys. The 31st episode. It is all my honor to have y'all here in our show, our environment, where it is a hate-free, cruel-free, bully-free environment where we are able to shed off our day. And for the moment, we pretend that we're not, we let go of our job. We let go of the stress of life. We let go, maybe if you're a mom, you let go of the stresses of being mom. If you're a dad, you let the stresses go. If you're a sole provider for your mom and dad, you let all the stress that life brings you, you just shake it off and let it go. So we're just going to shake off that stress. Let it go, because you're here in Christyn's Crochet Corner, and here in Christyn's Crochet Corner, emphasis on the crochet, we love to inspire one another, lift each other up, and more importantly, talk about crochet. So I once again welcome you to our 31st episode. If you are new to our channel, I'd like to direct you to episode 1 and to episode 10, where you can learn more about me, your host, Christyn, where I live, what I do, how I began crocheting, how I fell in love with the fiber arts, different things like that. And also in all the videos, I kind of like to put like a little tidbit of inspiration at the very end. So if you're kind of not feeling the crochet part, you're kind of like needing more of the inspiration part, you can go ahead and fast forward to the end, where I love to put in a little bit of inspiration. Sometimes I do quotes of the day. I haven't in a while because I forgot. But we're going to start doing that again. 2020 is a new year, and it's not necessarily a new you, but new aspects of you that are going to be coming out, shining through, and showing that there's more to you than just basic you. There's going to be new, vibrant, looking forward to new things you. I would like to invite you to please hit that subscribe button if you have not already. It is the red button on the bottom, and it says subscribe. I would also love to invite you to like this video and comment, because it's very important. I am love to be involved in your life, and want to know what's going on out there, how everybody is. I hope everybody's doing good. If you enjoy these videos, and if you get something out of it, because these videos are not just for me, but they're for you. And I do want you to get something out of these videos. Please share them with someone who you think would love to take something from this video, even from other videos. And also make sure you ring that little bell so that you never miss out on not even one single episode. FOMO, you guys, FOMO, it's a dangerous thing. To begin, I would love to give thanks to my friend Linda from the Yarn Barn. If you have not seen her YouTube channel, I invite you to please come take a click on her channel. She did the most spectacular thing for me. So a while back, I was looking for a specific yarn that I needed, and I could not find anywhere. I mean, I was looking for it everywhere. I could not find it, not even online. And Walmart is my go-to place, and Walmart let me down. I could not find it. But Linda found me, I think, 3 or 4 skeins of yarn, and she so generously mailed it to me. Linda, thank you so much for being such a kind friend. I started this channel to make friends, not necessarily to get things from people, but to give things to people, like inspiration, love, kindness. And I never really expected to get anything. So the fact that Linda is willing to send me yarn, it's such a big thing for me to do, to accept, because that's such a wonderful, beautiful thing, you guys. Making friends all over the country, all over the world, and sending love to one another. Linda, thank you so much for being such a kind person. Thank you so much for just thinking of me, just going to the store and say, hey, Christyn needed this yarn, I'm going to take it for her. And I really appreciate that. I really appreciate you thinking of me. Literally no words. I have no words for you, because this kindness is just, when somebody does something for you and it just kind of like knocks you off your feet, that kindness kind of just like, and that's what it did to me. So Linda, thank you so much. Thank you so much for helping me get some more subscribers, for shouting me out on your show. Thank you so much for sending me the yarn. But most importantly, thank you for your friendship, because that is the most valuable thing to me. And so I love you. I send you more love. And I hope that you have a wonderful week and a blessed year. That's what this channel is all about, is about making friends and sending love. And it just makes me so happy that that we're reaching to each other and we're connecting and we're vibing. And that's just so important to me. So speaking of reaching out, I want to get a little talk to you about, I want to talk to you a little bit about the things that are going on in Australia right now. As I'm sure everybody knows, and I'm sure everybody's talking about it, the fires that are going on in Australia, it's getting pretty ferocious, or it's been pretty ferocious, you guys. I know some of you may think, well, I'm a crocheter, what can I do? There's a lot of things that animals need right now, such as kangaroo pouches, small and large. They need koala mittens, koala blankets, handmade goodies like that. I'm not too sure where to send it, but I'm very positive if you look it up that they will have websites so you can send it to Australia. Now, like me, I do live in the United States, so shipping costs and international shipping costs, it's going to be quite a kick in the bum. So I don't know if you aren't financially set up for that. Maybe you can tag with somebody else. Maybe there's like a team that's, pitching in a little bit of the shipping here and there, just so that it's not so much on just one person. And contributions of any kind, even if it's a small contribution, a contribution is a contribution, and you're helping save the lives of animals, and their homes are being destroyed, you guys. Now, a big thing that I've been kind of concerned and worried about is my friend, Miss Allie from Miss Allie Makes. Her YouTube channel is named Miss Allie Makes. She is from Australia, and I recently connected with her because I was, that's just the first person that I thought of when I heard about the news. And she's fine. She's good. She's still making videos. The fires are a little bit too close for comfort to her home. So if you could please just keep her in your thoughts, if you could please just send her good vibes, keep her in your prayers so that she can continue that she's safe, that her and her family, her children and her husband, that they're all safe, and that none of their property or none of their things, their possessions. I know it's just possessions, but you guys, we work very hard for the things that we have, and I'm sure she does too. So people are losing cars, they're losing houses to these fires, and it's devastating. That it's a total loss, and they're losing everything except their lives. And it's a good thing. It's wonderful to come out with your life. But then when all of this is done, they have no house and they have no way of transport. So if you could, all you have is to just, send a letter of encouragement to her. She's not asking for anything. I don't want you to think that she's asking for anything. But if you want to go to her channel and leave a comment of encouragement to her, if you want to send her happy mail of a letter and say, we're here for you, don't worry about it, we keep you in our thoughts, and we're keeping you words of motivation for you, and we just have you in our hearts. I think that goes a long way. And please don't get me wrong, she isn't asking for anything. She, this is just my opinion. If it was me going through it, this is a way that you can stand behind her to encourage her and to lift her up and to motivate her in a time, this is very scary. Her country is on fire. It's on fire. So I just want to encourage you to go out and help other people, especially right now that this country is, it's going through a rough time. And at some point or another, we all go through it. But the most important thing is that we hold each other's hand and motivate one another, and, give each other, even if it's a pat on the back, and say, you're okay. Everything's okay. You're going to be fine. I wanted to apologize because I said I was going to do a Christmas giveaway. Now, my channel is not sponsored by anybody. It is not, I don't get paid by YouTube. This channel is supported by me, myself, and my husband. And anybody like my nanny, how she loves to contribute every once in a while. She'll contribute money to me to help me pay for things for the channel, and which I am so grateful for, because it does take a village, you guys. It really does. So I have not done a giveaway because financially it's been because of Christmas. We put all our money into buying Christmas gifts for our family and for our loved ones. And now, because I did not plan it right, but how can you plan the birth of a child? Now my son will be turning 3. So right after Christmas, we plan birthday party, because my son's birthday is January 10th. So now we're getting ready for a birthday, but I do really want to do a giveaway. I feel like I haven't done a giveaway in so long, and it really, oh, I hate it, you guys. I really want to do a giveaway. I love doing giveaways. I love to make somebody's day and get excited, and so they can wait for something in the mail. Oh, I love when they get things like that. So I am going to be doing a giveaway real soon, like in the next 2 weeks. And I wish that I could give away like hulls and hulls of yarn, or, you know, just little things, like big things of yarn, or but right now all I can do is just the little things. And for that, I'm still grateful, because we have to still be grateful for the little things, and I really truly am. For example, my bestest friend, she knows that I love to crochet, and she's like, I wanted to get you something, but I didn't know what to get you. And this was actually a few months ago, but I kind of wanted to try them out and tell y'all how they were. So she bought me Boye hooks. They've got like a squishiness to them. They're very soft, and they are ergonomic hooks. Now, let me tell you, we're going to do a little bit of a Boye hook review. Okay. I have made a few different things with a few different hooks. I made this little angel. I believe it was with the 4.25 hook. If I can find it. I'm sorry, it was with the 5.25. I just had it. Oh no, 4.25. Yeah. It was with this hook. And I really enjoyed it, you guys. So the normal average Boye hook is around, at Walmart, is around $2 to $3. And these were $22 for the pack. They were more expensive because they do have the little padding, and there is a difference between the actual hook itself. These hooks slide and glide a lot better. Please excuse my look. I am going for the exhausted look today. So if I look exhausted, I did a good job. But these hooks, it has like a coating on it that it slides a lot better on the yarns. But it has a nice glide, you guys. I love it. I'd say I like it. I would definitely, if somebody told me, would you recommend these hooks to a beginner? Yes, I definitely would. I would definitely recommend these hooks to someone who is has hand pain, like arthritis, because they do fit nicely in the hand, and they're affordable. You're not going to break your bank trying to get these hooks. Yarn balling on a budget. The only problem that I see, they don't come with like normal size standards. So let me give you an example. This is a 3.125. The 3.5 is normal. The 6.5 is normal. There's no 6. There's no There's no 5.5. There's no 4.5. There's no 4. So that's the only problem that I see is in that package and at Walmart. I did not find the 5.5, the 6, the 4.5, the 4. It's like all the the harder hooks to find. So, which is good and is bad, because when you want to use these hooks for, like, you know, normal things like 4.5, I love to use a 4.5 for the amigurumi projects that I have that I use. I just use 4.5 for everything. So I have to use my Clover 4.5, and I wasn't able to use a Boye hook. The only normal standard one that I found was the 5 hook that I used to make that giant teddy bear for my son. And I loved it. It worked great and it held up. My son stepped on it. My dog chewed on it. And it held up to my life standards. You see? Still good. And rest in peace to the hook that was eaten by my couch. My favorite hook, my Clover hook, 5.5. This couch ate it. I was working on a shawl for Christmas for my nanny, and I was very exhausted, and I just left all my stuff right here because I sleep on this side, and I just kind of threw it here, and I don't even know. I have yet to find that hook that my couch ate. So rest in peace to that hook. I did have another one though, so I'm still going. So I wanted to talk to you about that, talk to y'all about the color choices. Because everybody kind of thinks, you know, well, just pick a color. Come on, like a guy, kind of. Not to be like sexist, but men are just, well, the men that I know, they're kind of just like, come on, pick a color. Let's go. Like, we got to go. And I'm like, wait, I can't just pick any color. I have to. It's a thought process. Amen. Amen. Okay, I know y'all understand what I'm saying. It's a thought process. You have to think about the project that you're making, see it in your mind, and see what colors you see it in, and if it's a variegated, if it's a speckle, if you see it used with DK yarn, if you see it used with chunky yarn or with worsted, and it's a thought process. Now, let me give you an example. So before Christmas, I wanted to make 2 shawls. Excuse me, I'm sorry. One for my nanny and one for my husband's grandmother. And I started working. My nanny's favorite color, I hope, because she has a lot of this in her house, is red. So I found this Craft Smart Value yarn at Michael's, and it's got like orange hues, pink hues, red, yellows, different variegated colors. Now, if you look at this yarn, it variegates really fast, you guys. Let me try to somehow show you. So it goes from red to purple to pink to red again, orangey. So it changes colors fast. It doesn't change like in a slow motion. It changes like it's going, it's changing. And I started making the shawl, and the shawl was about yay big. It was like this big. And I told my husband, I said, this color, I'm not feeling this color. The color isn't going with the design of the shawl. The design was going very fast, and the yarn was going very fast. So it made it look real busy. So I'm going to show y'all. I already went through 1 skein of this yarn, and I didn't like the feel of the yarn. I didn't like the color of the yarn for this project. I do like the color. So I already used 1 whole of these skeins. One of these is gone. I'm ready to my second one. So here's the shawl, and it's very pretty. It's just not, I'm not having this. I feel like it's going too fast. Like it's too much, too fast, you know? So I just stopped. I'm going to frog all that, and I'm going to rewind it on my yarn winder and make a cake out of it and just save it there for when I have a use out of that yarn. I don't know what I would use that yarn for. I kind of don't like that yarn. And I know there's not really yarn that I don't like. I love all kinds of yarn. I just feel like it feels waxy. Like the yarn itself feels like real waxy. I don't know. Which kind of bums me out because this yarn is actually, it is distributed in Irving, Texas. Come on, Texas. So I was like, man. But anyways, so I kind of don't want to show y'all the shawl that I made for my nanny because she does watch the show and I am going to be giving it to her. So I started making the other shawl for my husband's grandmother. And for both shawls, I used the Red Heart Ombre Super Saver and Red Heart because I feel like the way it transitions in colors really complements the stitching and the pattern itself. You guys, it looks so good. Oh, pretty! Isn't this the most gorgeous? So this is the meringue shawl and it is by Yarnspirations. It is very tiny right now, but it will get bigger. The one that I made for my nanny is done and it is huge on me. I wanted to make it big because, well, shawls are mainly for warmth. And she said that she was going to use hers when she was watching TV and when she got a little cold. So I wanted her to have something to like drape upon, over her. You guys, how elegant is this stitch? So I used a lot of yarn. This yarn, this color is purple. And the one I made for my nanny was in violet. It's more reddish, like a wine red color. And it looks so beautiful. I will take a picture of it so that when I do give it to her and it's safe, I can show you a picture. This is 482 yards. I bought 2 skeins of yarn and I did use almost all 2 skeins of those yarn. But this is so easy to make and it looks so complex. It looks like little butterflies and I love making me one for myself so I could take it to church because I know the ladies there are going to be like, oh my gosh, how pretty, it's so pretty. And I'm going to be like, yes, I made it myself. But yeah, it's little tiny, teeny weeny right now, but it will grow like everyone. And I scatterbrain, my mind is everywhere. So I wanted to tell y'all what I have planned for 2020, for the first part of 2020, yarn wise, right? Boo. So I want to do one giveaway before January ends. So I will buy the stuff before January ends and then we'll do like, it'll be like a 2-week long giveaway so people can get into it and everybody has a chance to fairly win. It'll probably be a smaller giveaway. And what I want to do is give you the choice of picking your yarn. So I'm probably going to buy, there'll probably be 2 winners. This next giveaway is what I want to do. Now, is that what's going to happen? I don't know, because when we make plans, God laughs. So that will be, everybody can use yarns. So, you guys, February is coming. And what does that mean? That means Super Bowl. I love Super Bowl. So I wanted to do every year, me and my mother make a huge deal about Super Bowl. We make hot wings and we make baked potato and we make 7-layer dip. And I mean, we go all out. I make little Rice Krispie footballs and like, yes, we eat and we watch the game and we play football bingo. Now we do give prizes and I will share more about that in a future episode of what we love to do. And I'll probably even record one of our football our Super Bowl Sunday so that y'all can see just exactly how we celebrate the games that we play and the laughs that we share, just so you can be a part of it, because I do want y'all part of my life. So to contribute, because I always have to put some sort of crochet into it, I will be making little crocheted footballs, and those will be some prizes for some games that we're going to be playing. Valentine's Day. So I'm getting ready for Super Bowl, for Valentine's Day, and for Easter, because those are the things that are going to be coming up. Yeah. So it's Easter first. I'm thinking, is it Mother's Day or Easter? So, I want to make little Valentine's granny square hearts and make them into little bags and fill them with candy so I can give them to my daughter's teacher, my daughter, and my mom, because my mom does work at school, and probably another teacher, a teacher she had last year. I want to make a Valentine's bear for my daughter and my mom. And I do plan on making an amigurumi. It's an amigurumi bear. I do plan on making a Jada and Stitches Easter blanket. I made one for my son and I made one for my daughter. And now I want to make one for my niece because she's older. And I think she's going to recognize the little animals on the blanket. And then I would need to make 3 Easter bunny, amigurumi Easter bunnies. One for my friend's daughter, one for my daughter, and one for my son. I don't like to make huge plans for crochet because I feel like if I make a huge goal and I don't reach that goal, I'm really disappointed in myself and I kind of let myself down. So I make little tiny goals that lead up to one huge goal. So that way when I'm reaching these little tiny goals, I feel like so accomplished. Now, most of the reasons why I don't reach this huge goal is because in my mind, I have this capacity and I'm like, yes, I can do it. Let's do it. And I'm going to do it all and it will be all done in one night. And in reality, it doesn't happen like that. Financially, things might appear like, I don't know, my son trips and falls. We got to take him to the ER and there goes money there. My car needs a part, or my husband's truck needs a part, or, somebody needs money and we give them money. So financially things happen and we can't plan these things out. So when you don't reach a goal, you guys, I don't want y'all to get discouraged or down on yourself. I want you to think of it as, okay, I didn't reach that goal, but let's cut up this goal in little parts. That's what I love to do. So I always love to give myself ample amount of time to reach that goal. For example, Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, I did not make a huge commitment to the school or to my mom. For instance, they asked me if I wanted to do cookies and juice and things like that. So I said yes. So when I do a big commitment to one thing, I make a small commitment to crochet because I love to give crochet things to the teachers and to my mother and to my daughter, so that they always have a piece of me and they always remember. I remember, Cadence always brought me little handmade things, and that is so much more appreciated than, just little, it's just the handmade things are always what you're remembered by. So, and when I make a huge commitment to the school, I make a small commitment to my crochet. So like I will be making little tiny candy bags out of granny square hearts and giving those away. And it's not something super huge, and I'm not committing myself into something super big. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm sorry if this doesn't make sense. In my mind, it makes sense. So when you make a huge commitment, for instance, hats for the homeless. I did not give myself enough time to make enough hats. So you want to give yourself ample amount of time. For instance, I'm going to be doing it at the end of this year when it starts to get cold. I will be giving out those hats. And my goal is to reach about 30 hats. And so that's my goal, my big goal for the year. And I'm only making that one big goal. I want to be able to have that done by the end of this year, hopefully November. So I gave myself 5 to 10 hats per month. That's what I have to do. So that's my big goal, cut up into tiny little goals. And if I don't do it, I will feel so bad about myself. So that's why if I just cut up that goal into little pieces and I swallow that, little by little, and it adds up and it starts to make my goal seem easier. So 2020 is a year of, I want y'all just to not commit yourself and be overwhelmed. Okay? You want it to go smooth and slow. So think about your crochet commitments that you're making this year. Don't overextend yourself, because then it becomes more of a job instead of something that you love. And if you're not liking the pressure, finish that commitment. Don't back out. Finish that commitment and don't do that again. You know, just kind of say, I'm sorry, I didn't like that I had to make 20 hats in 20 days. Let me do 20 hats in 30 days. So we live and we learn, and we take and we give. So I want y'all to understand that it's okay to not make multiple promises to multiple people that you're going to make 3 queen size blankets in 2020. Let's take one huge goal, and we're going to tackle that goal one tiny goal at a time, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you yourself got something out of this video. Once again, I'd like to give a huge thank you to my supporters like Linda from the Yarn Barn. I'd like to give a huge thank you to my nanny, to my dad, to my husband, to all my friends out there on YouTube Landia. I hope everybody has a great weekend, a better week. Australia, we're keeping you in our hearts, and everything's going to be okay. After a fire, everything grows and is so beautiful. So that's what we're hoping for you guys. We're hoping that everything will regrow and be even more beautiful. I hope that y'all have a great weekend. God bless you. Bye.